Is it my audio video clear? Yeah. And second date we discussed turtle examples, right? Turtle examples. Okay. And today we'll start discussing object oriented programming, guys. Okay. Object oriented programming. Object oriented programming in Python. In this object oriented programming, okay, what is this object oriented programming? Okay, object oriented programming is one of the popular approach, one of the popular one of the popular approach to solve a programming to solve a programming problem, okay, is by creating object, guys, by creating what? Object. Okay, that is called, it is object oriented programming. In shortcut we call as oops concepts. Okay, these are the advanced topic in Python, guys. Okay, advanced topic in Python. And an object an object has two characteristics, guys. two two characteristics. What are the two characteristics here? Two characteristics are, okay, one was attributes, okay, second one is behavior, guys. Second one, behavior. You have a doubt what is this attributes and what is this behavior, okay? For that the reason we'll discuss one example here. Example, what is that example? Okay, a parrot. For example, I'm taking as a parrot here. Okay, parrot is an object. Parrot is an object. Okay, but it has a properties like, as it has properties like, okay, properties like what? Name, age, color. Okay, these comes under as attributes, guys. Attributes. Okay, and singing, dancing, these comes under behavior. Okay, for you to understand this object characteristics, I gave this example, guys. Okay, for example, parrot is an object here. Okay, and name, age, color are comes under attributes. Okay, and singing, dancing comes under behavior. Guys. Okay, if you understand this, and I will not wait for that, I will share this file, guys. Okay, I will share this file. Okay, guys, and we'll discuss some examples on this. Okay, first we'll see that first in this object oriented programming, what we will discuss is, okay, what we will discuss is, okay, first one is class, second one object, second one is what? Object, third one methods, Fourth one, constructor, and next inheritance. Okay, we will discuss here. Okay, we will discuss here. One more thing important is, first we'll discuss what is class here. First we'll discuss what is class here. What is this class? Okay, class means, okay, class is a collection of data, class is a collection of data, guys. Okay, collection of data, and you can call it as a data members. Okay, data members and members functions. Okay, while discussing example, you guys will understood this. Okay, and after this, class can be defined by a keyword called class, guys. Okay, keyword called what? Class here. After that we'll discuss one example. For example, look at here. First, what we discussed here. Wait a moment. Okay. It is a popular. It has an object as two characters. One was attributes and second one is behavior. Okay. First we'll create a class. Name called demo. And creating a class name called demo. After that, we have to create method, guys. For to create method, define and creating method name called test here, and self is a default parameter here. Guys. After that, I'm giving here statement. Like test method from demo class. I'm giving this statement here. After that, right, return here. After creating class, we have to create object, right? But to create object, I'm giving one name called object obj. Okay, I'm giving this same class name here. Okay, after that, for to call that method, what you have to do is object dot test. I'm giving this. If you run that, what happened here? Right? Sorry, indentation, right? If you run that, what happened here? Whatever we gave this statement here, it's printed. That means I created a class name called demo here, and after that, for to create a method, I define test. Okay, method, and I'm giving here self is a default parameter here, and I gave return. After giving this method, we have to create an object, right? That is the reason I gave obj is an object. Equals to demo, and after that, for to call this method, what I did, object dot test I gave. This is what I got this out. Okay, and after that, you want to note this example, guys? You want to note this example? Can I continue this? You want to note this example, guys? Please respond. Okay, please note it down. Please note this example. Okay, I will share this file to you. Okay. First, only note this example. Okay? And you have to follow the indentations also, guys. Okay. Indentations like this is the indentations. Flow of the code. I hope you guys are already know these indentations. Okay. Please note this example. I hope you completed this example, guys. After this, we'll discuss next example. Create a class name called demo1. Demo1. Next, create a method. Create a method called test here. Test here. Default parameter self. And I'm giving here parameter like name. Parameter I'm giving here name, guys. Okay. Name. Print. Print. Give one statement. Your name is. Your name is. Okay. Your name is. Put a comma here and give the parameter. Okay. After this, right, return here, and after that we have to create an object, right? You object1 equals to my what is my class name? Demo1. Demo1, right? I gave demo1 here. After that, object1 object1 dot what is my method name? Test, right? Test. After that, what I have to give here name, right? Put name here. Your name here. For example, I'm giving here Ajay. What I got that output here? Your name is Ajay. This is how you will get that. Okay. This is how we'll write that. Please complete this, guys. I hope you understood this example. Please note it down. I hope you completed this example, guys. Okay. Next, with regular expressions, we'll do one example. Okay. Class, I'm giving here demo to my class name. Define a method. Define a method. Want to do? You guys are already know email tester, right? Email ID validation, right? Same example we'll do here. Okay. We'll do same example. Otherwise, we'll do one thing. We'll do another example. Okay. Take a method name add here. Method name add. Default parameter self here. I'm taking that. I want to take three parameters: x comma y comma z. I'm taking as a three parameters, guys. After that, return x plus y plus z. After that, what I want to do? Want to create one object, right? My object name p1 equals to demo 3 here, demo 2, sorry, demo 2. After that, p1 dot add, give three inputs. For example, I'm giving here 3 comma 4 comma 5. If you run that, what happened here? What happened here? I'm missing. Sorry. Here I missed this positional argument. Okay. After this, what happened here? I got this 12 out. I got this 12 out. This is how we can do it, guys. Okay. This is how we can do it. Please complete this example. Please complete this example. I hope you completed this example, guys. And next we'll discuss constructor. What is this? Constructor or initial function, okay? Underscore underscore initial function, guys. What is this initial function? Okay. Constructor, both are same, guys. In constructor only we are using this initial function. Okay. What we can write is okay. Constructor is special type method, yes. Special type method, okay, which can invokes automatically, okay, when the object of the class is created. When the class object is created. For example, if you go through some examples, okay. Look at it, guys. Okay. In this, first create a class name called person. Okay. Create a class name called person and use initial function. To assign values for name and age. How can we do that? Look at here. By using the constructor, how can we do that? Look at here. First, what we have to do? First, we have to create a class name called what? Person. Class name called person we are giving. After that, define, guys, here underscore, okay, underscore initial, again underscore, and give this, and here self is a parameter. I'm taking what are the two parameters, name comma age. I'm giving here parameters, okay. And here, if you want to know this, look at here. What is this initial function here? It will do is, okay, initial function. Initial function. What is the function? What it will do is, initial function is called automatically. Is called automatically every time. Okay, every time when every time the class every time the class is being this class is being used to create new object to create new object. Okay, that means this initial function is called automatically every time the class is being used to create new object. Create new object. After giving this initial function, our constructor, okay, what I am doing is self dot name equals to name. Here you have to understand what is this self here, why we are using self. Okay, self parameter self parameter is used self parameter is used sorry guys, I got a call. And here what is this self parameter will do is self parameter used, okay, is used to access variable that belongs to the class belongs to the class. Okay, belongs to the class. Here what is this self parameter is used to access variable that belongs to the class. Okay, what are the variables which belongs to the class here? These are the two. That is the reason I'm using self dot name equals to name and self dot age equals to age. Okay guys, I hope you understood this step. After this we have to create object, right? That is the reason I'm giving here object name equals to p1, function name, class name. Okay, after this I'm giving here name j and age 20 I'm giving there. Okay, if you want to print that p1 dot name and print p1 dot age p1 dot age. If you run that, what happened here? X is the name and age. Name and age. We assign that name and values to that name and age. This is how we can do that. Okay. Is this understood, guys? I have to explain one more time. Understood? Please note it down. I hope you guys understood this example. Please note it down. After this, we'll discuss the. We already discussed that how to create this, how to create class name using initial function, right? And now we'll see that. Now we'll discuss. Okay, create a method in person class. You have to create a method, guys. How can we do that? First, what is our class name? Person. I'm giving a person name, class name person, and using a initial function. Okay, and I'm taking this parameter self and the name comma age. Okay, age, and after that self dot name, same like previous one, but here we have to use, here we have to create one method, guys. Okay, we have to create one method. Self dot name equals to name, and the self dot age equals to age. After this, create a method called my function, and I'm creating here self. Okay, give statement like give statement hello, my name is plus self dot name, self dot name. After this, we have to create an object, right? That is the reason I'm giving here p1 equals to, okay, person, and I'm giving here j and is 20. Okay, after this, after this, after this, how can we call that method we created, right? For that p1 dot my function. If you run that, what happened here? It will, what we created here, we created print function, right? This is how we can access that. Understood, guys? This is how we can create a method and we can access it. Okay, I hope you guys understood. Please note down this example. After this, guys, okay, we'll discuss how to modify object, how to update object properties. We'll see that how to modify object properties. Okay, same example. I'm taking this same example, guys. Okay, up to here, I'm taking this same example. I created a class name person. I used this constructor and gave this self as a parameter, default parameter, and name and age parameter. Self dot name equals to name and self dot age equals to age. And I defined a function, my function, and self as a default parameter. And I wrote hello, my name is, and self dot name I gave. Okay, and age I gave 20, right? For example, what is this program is about? How to modify object properties, right? For example, how to modify that object properties? P1 dot age equals to, I'm giving here 21. Okay, if you want to print that age, right? If you want to check whether that 21 age is updated or not, how can you check that? P1 dot age. P1 dot age. If you run that, what happened here? Previously, I gave that age 20, right? I gave P1 dot age equals to 21. And if you print that, what happened here? This is how we can print as output. Understood, guys? Understood, right? For example, if you want to print your name also, what you have to do? Print p1 dot name. If you want to print that function, complete function, right? What you have to do? P1 dot my function. P1 dot, if you give my function, you will get like this out. Understood, guys? This is how we can modify that object properties. Okay, guys? I hope understood this example. Please complete this. Please complete this example. I hope you completed this program, guys. And next up, here we see that how to modify object properties, right? Okay. Next we'll discuss. Next we'll discuss how to delete object, guys. How to delete object. For example, same. I'm taking here person name, last name person. Okay. Define initial function here. Okay. I'm taking default parameter self, name comma age. Two parameters I'm taking here. Self dot name, self dot age. Okay. Here self dot name equals to name. I'm giving here. Self dot age equals to age. I'm giving here. After that, we have to create method. Method name my function. Okay. I'm taking here self parameter and print statement, guys. For example, send. Hello, my name is. Okay. Plus self dot name. Okay. After this you have to create object. For to create object, we are giving p1 equals to person. Okay. Name I'm giving here object, and age I'm giving 20. For you to delete any object, right, the keyword is for to delete del. Okay. Del. After giving del, if you want to delete age, for example, p1 dot age, give that. After that, what you have to do is p1 dot do one thing, print p1 dot name and print p1 dot age. We are checking whether that p1 dot age is deleted or not. Okay. Name is already printed here. Okay. After running this, okay, after compile this program, what we got here, we got the output Ajay. But for print of p1 dot age, right, why, what happened here? Person object has no attribute age. New attribute age. That means we gave that p1 dot age, right? The age is deleted. Understood, guys? Person object has no attribute. Why I'm getting this? Why I'm getting this? Because I already gave this deleted, right? I deleted that object. Okay, that is the reason we got that output. Okay, this is how we can delete object. Okay, please note it down. Please note it down. One thing, I will share this file to you. Wait a moment. Yes, I will share this link to you. You can take this, okay? Okay. Send this link. Already shared this link, okay? Today's session link, okay? You can take this, okay? And the remaining we'll discuss tomorrow, guys. I hope understood today's session, okay? I hope you guys understood today's session, right? Okay. And we'll meet tomorrow, guys, okay? We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you, guys.